Are you trying to increase the win rate of your strategy, but you do not know how? In this lesson, I will show you exactly how to fix it with a confirmation entry model that filters out low-quality trades and keeps you aligned with smart money. Section 1. Entry Models. In the entry time frame, there are two main ways to enter a trade. The first one is the risk entry. This means you enter directly at a key order block without waiting for any confirmation. It gives you more trade opportunities, but the win rate is lower because you're not waiting for the market to confirm its direction. The second one is the confirmation entry. In this method, you wait for the market to show clear signs of smart money control before you take the trade. This approach is safer and more reliable, and there are two ways to confirm it. You wait for a liquidity setup, just like we learned in the previous lessons. Or you wait for price action confirmation, which is exactly what we're going to learn in this lesson. Section 2. Price action confirmation entry, step by step. Now, let's break down the exact steps for a price action confirmation entry. Step 1. First, identify a valid order block on the higher time frame. You always start from the higher time frame. Find a strong, clean, and valid order block. This is the level the market is likely reacting from. Step 2. Once price reaches that zone, pay attention to how it behaves. You want to see a clear change of character forming around that level. Step 3. After the change of character, look for a new valid order block. If a new order block forms after the change of character, mark it on your chart, but do not enter yet. Wait for price to come back, mitigate that new order block, and show a reaction. Step 4. Now look for a break of structure after the reaction. When the break of structure prints, it confirms the new order block. At that point, you can take your entry from that new order block, with 2 pips stop loss below the entry. This is the full structure of a clean price action confirmation entry. Section 3. Live chart example, bullish confirmation entry. Now let's walk through a live chart example, so you can see exactly how this confirmation entry works in real market conditions. First, we start from the higher time frame. Here you can see a strong and clean bullish order block. Now we drop down to the entry time frame. As price moves into that higher time frame order block, watch how it behaves. Here, price taps into the zone and immediately slows down. Then, right here, we get a clear change of character. This tells us that smart money is likely stepping in and the reaction is valid. After the change of character, we look for a new valid order block to form. And you can see it clearly here. This candle creates a fresh bullish order block. We mark this level on the chart, but remember, we do not enter yet. We wait for price to come back and mitigate this new order block. Price returns to the zone, taps into it, and shows a clean reaction. This reaction is exactly what we want to see before taking any trade. Now, watch what happens next. Right after the reaction, the market gives us a break of structure to the upside. This break of structure confirms that the new order block is valid and that smart money is in control of the move. At this point, the entry becomes very straightforward. We take the trade directly from the newly confirmed order block, and we place a tight 2-pip stop loss below the entry. This is a complete, real-time example of how a clean price action confirmation entry plays out on the chart from start to finish. Now let's move on and look at a bearish example. Section 4. Live chart example, bearish confirmation entry. Now let's go through a live chart example in a bearish scenario, so you can see how the exact same confirmation entry works when the market is moving downward. We start again from the higher time frame. Here you can clearly see a strong and clean bearish order block that previously caused a significant move to the downside. This level becomes our higher time frame reference point. Next, we drop to the entry time frame. As price pushes back up into that higher time frame bearish order block, pay close attention to how it behaves. Right here, as price taps into the zone, the momentum slows down and you can see hesitation forming in the candles. Then, right at this point, we get a clear change of character to the downside. This is our first sign that smart money may be taking control. After the change of character, we look for a new valid bearish order block on the entry time frame. You can see it forming right here, a clean bearish order block created after the change of character. We mark this level on the chart, But we do not enter yet. We wait for price to come back and mitigate this new bearish order block. Price returns to the zone, taps into it, and shows a clear reaction downward. This reaction confirms that the zone is being respected. Immediately after that reaction, the market prints a break of structure to the downside. This break of structure confirms the newly formed bearish order block and tells us the trend is now shifting downward with smart money control. At this point, the entry becomes very clear. We execute the trade directly from the confirmed bearish order block, and we place a 2-pip stop loss above the entry. This example shows how the same confirmation entry model works perfectly in a bearish environment, giving you a clean, high-probability setup. Now you know exactly how the confirmation entry works in both bullish and bearish conditions. If you want to take your trading to a professional level, start applying this model every day on a demo account until it becomes second nature. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the full Smart Money Concepts course for deeper lessons and real market examples.